Totally granular.
Hey, chat. Who's ready for some cape shit? We got some cape shit on the menu tonight. Although, I think it's looking a little off-color. It's looking a little off-brand. It's a little stinky. I did get it for extremely cheap. From a guy in a back alley. Cape shit. Wait a minute. This isn't cape shit. This is literal shit. So, cape shit then? Cape shit. No, you didn't buy cape shit, mon frere. You bought the cape shit. What? What does that mean? That's like Italian. Cape shit. It's even a better cape shit. You bought European cape shit. We call it cape shit. Cape shit. I purchased some cape shit off of Temu. Listen, it's a surprise movie night. I didn't know it was gonna happen. Myself personally, it's kind of something that I scraped together at the last moment because I've been busy and distracted. A kip of shit. It's an amazing cut of cured pork. They eat it on The Sopranos all the time, right? Hey, Carmela, where'd you get that cap of shit from? Where'd you get that? You get that from the pork? You get that from Tony and Sal's pork store? Get more of that shit. I like that shit. Chrissy ate all of it. There's none left in the fucking refrigerator. Carmelo, go buy more cap of shit. Where's the fucking cap of shit? Where is it? What was the guy? Artie. Bring out more of that world famous cap of shit that you got sitting in the back. Why am I doing this? Listen to me. I saw this movie in the Discord submission channel like 15 times. A lot of you want me to see this. I don't know what it is. We're gonna find out together. It's like a bootleg Hulk movie. I don't know how self-aware it is. I don't know if it was... It might have been the same person repeatedly posting it, actually, now that I think about it. But this particular link was submitted by LWB, Lol Whatburger. So thank you, ma'am. We're going to be watching this. I want to thank the people who are supporting the channel right now. Ramukin, Stereo MX, thank you for the primes, resubs, guys. Don't forget, use the primes or lose the primes. Comrade Otaku with the gift sub to Hyrulean Hawk. Esther Jen gifting a sub as well. Thank you, guys. Evil Iden with 21 months. And Oracle Spectre with the bits. Thank you, guys. Oracle Spectre says, my wife and I love your stuff. You're a gift to the universe. I'm a gift? I'm a gift? I'm a gift to the universe. That's very sweet. It's hard for me to take a compliment like that. You know my instinct is to just... I'm a present? Presents. Yeah. Also, Doe Deer, thank you for the gift sub. A gift to the universe. From who? That's the question. Am I an intergalactic Trojan horse? A gift to the universe. That's such a crazy compliment, bro. I can't even take... I feel like I can't even accept it. It's just... dude. A gift to the universe? No, if there was like a cure for cancer, that would be a gift to the universe. I can't be a gift. I'm not... Dude, this shit... Disposable toilet seat covers are a gift to the universe. I'm just... Listen. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. A fucking gift. That's such a nice... I needed that one today, bro. We got Elon Snusk. Thanks for the resub, bro. We got Oracle with more bits. Your laugh cures cancer. People say that my laugh is infectious. Which, yeah, I don't know. It's like the Ebola laugh, you know. It's like Ebola laugh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get cool. We should find a way to exploit it pharmaceutically. Like, let's get me into a laboratory with like Pfizer and try to figure out how to like actually cure cancer with this. If you really think that, let's take it to the next level. It's like sonic radiation therapy, like targeting, tumor targeting. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, listen. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Oracle, and your wife for watching the stuff. Thank you for watching the stuff, guys. What the fuck was I gonna say? God, I'm getting so senile. Holy shit. What was what were you just talking about? Oh yeah, right. There was supposed to be. I was gonna say there was supposed to be a what do you call it? Sponsorship today, and they I don't know, they backed out the last second. They were like, actually, fuck this guy. So that's why it's really goated for Swede Meat to give 10 gift subs. Which we are going to need to see some dumpies for, guys. Thank you so much, man. As always, this is crazy. And also Kruk IE with the 33 months. Makes it sting a little bit less that they fucking backed out. Because it was going to be a nice, pretty chunk of funds. Okay, there's a couple of elephants in the room that need to be addressed. It's getting really claustrophobic in here with all this elephant meat, like, squishing everybody together. Okay? And I know none of you are going to bring it up, so I'm going to bring it up. I got, like, elephant ass all smashed up in my face. I'm getting, like, pancaked by, like, big, gray, wrinkly cheeks. And no, it's not fun. It's not something you want. All right? A lot of elephant meat in here, and it doesn't smell good. Elephants don't bathe very well. They think they do, but it's performative. They don't use soap. Which is another thing that I want to talk about tonight. Please don't let me forget, moderators. Now, why does this guy, MTN Dave, he's been saying pretty much every stream for like the past 2 weeks, bro, I'm so happy you switched to Linux. I did not switch to Linux. I have seen you say that dozens of times now. Why the fuck are you saying that? This is the elephant, by the way. You're the elephant right now, Dave. I want to thank Almighty Zerg for 40 months. I got you, fam.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you.
They're trying to manifest it. And Mandelbrot set with the bits. I should have switched to Temple OX. I mean, why haven't I? We're going to do... Here's what I want to do. I want to do media share. And, I want to watch this drive. I feel like I haven't done that in a bit. So, yeah, that's the deal. That's what I want to do. Hey, Mike, your nose looks very petite tonight. I am going to snort you like a crushed up Quaalude. Shush. Spaghetto di Presi! Molti grazie for 68 months, he's Spaghetti di Presi. How can this spaghetti be so depressy? You know what's interesting about this username? Is that it is actually Spaghetto di Presi. So it is one single spaghetti noodle that is not just depressed, but like multiple kinds of depressed. Or something. It's interesting. It's compelling, yeah. Messy spaghetti? It says depressy spaghetto. I wonder what happened there. I feel like there's a tragic backstory there, you know? Like, what happened to this spaghetto to... Like, where are the rest of the spaghetti? How did he get separated from the herd? And is that what's causing him the depression? There's a story here. There's a, you know, a rich tapestry of emotion behind that. Usernames say a lot about a person. They sure do. They sure do say a lot about a person. What was that? Was that poopy scumbagulous? They sure do. Vag Squelchathor. Yeah. Here's the other elephant in the room. I see a lot of people desperately, several people desperately trying to talk about politics and not getting the hint from my moderators. It's been interesting to watch that over the past, like, 14 minutes or so. Please stop. We don't do that here. We've never done that here. We're not going to start doing that here. So, just, you know, shut the fuck up. All right. Moving on. Yeah, this is Hassan's down the hall. We are, gonna do a media share. I think we're gonna do a media share. I just want to see if what's really all in here. Oh, there's some. Yeah, there's some good stuff. There's just a few entries. This isn't gonna take long, so everybody don't get your freaking panties in a bunch, everybody. Okay, unbunch your panties right now. Stop that. You gotta put more starch in your panties, chat. No way, 40 under 40. That's a fucking watch streak. I was about to hit you with Dr. Phil. You manipulative bastard. My panties are bunched. Libby, you unbunch them panties right now. So, you say you want to talk about soap. Yes, let me do this first. Hold on. I would like to begin the night's media share proceedings with a beautiful piece of art from Acme Labrat. They said, "It's good to see you out at a slam, bro. I had a dream that you were actually an undercover cop in my area, and you were snitching on all the crackheads." Oh, and LP was your cop buddy. It reminded me of the two pig cops from Fritz the Cat. From Ace. Ace, what's who's LP? The Slammer. Here's the art. It's cool, actually cool as shit. Really, really cool, art style. El Pulsi. You know what? I don't have it in me to be like a snitch like that. I don't have that manipulative bone in my body. You want to know what's fucking demented? The undercover work, like, you have to be a very certain kind of person to do that. You have to really fucking be a piece of shit. You have to be like an insane piece of shit to do that, right? Because you like embed yourself with people, and then you gain their trust, and they trust you, and you have to fucking... And then one day you just, like, fucking years later, you just backstab them. Like, you gotta be such a sociopath to be able to do that, right? That's fucking crazy shit. He is getting political. I thought we were a no politics stream. You guys are fucking confused about the rules of the channel. First of all, I'm not talking about politics. You people are very ill in the head if you think what I said was politics. We'll start with that. It's not politics. I'm not talking about politics. Secondly, even if I was, Aves... Can we have a round of applause for the fucking incredible job that Aves has done since we made them a moderator? The rules are not for the streamer, the rules are for the chat room. So I could talk about whatever the fuck I want. in here. Okay? As Aves has correctly pointed out, I can talk about whatever I fucking want. You can't. Right? But I once knew someone who did that kind of work. And it was, you know, it's fucking crazy. Again, the ability to do that requires... You can't be normal to do that. You can't be... And the person was not normal by any fucking stretch of the imagination. It was Vinny. Of course it was Vinny, because every time I bring up somebody I know in real life from my past, it's Vinny. So yes, it was Vinny. Are we allowed to repeat what you say? No. No, absolutely not. The rules, yes, they are for thee and not for me, or whatever that stupid fucking meme is. Ave's absolutely knocking it out of the park. He shepherds the conversation. I shepherd. I am a shepherd. I am woolly, and that's the sheep. I have a big staff, and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, guys? What the fuck was it? Oh, god damn it! Some clowns are more equal than others. This is what happens to me, right? Oh, everything is, but they're saying everything is politics. I want to thank Anon for the gift sub. We're not going to do the Margaret Thatcher's vagina thing tonight. I don't want to... I feel like that... Really, you know, that bit really overstayed its welcome last night, didn't it? But you know what? At the same time, at the same exact time, right? We're in this situation where I am receiving money for this. Like, this chain of demented usernames is being, you know, being gifted subs. Obviously, they're being gifted subs because the people want me to read the names out loud. And a lot of you were like, yo, why is he fucking up the stream by sitting here reading all these usernames? It's not good, right? It's not good for the content. It's not good for whatever, you know. But here's the thing, right? It's lucrative for me to do that. So I'm put into this situation where I'm forced to choose, right? And I think really, you gotta just chill out with that shit, okay? I think this is a situation where I have to put the bag on the table and just walk away, all right? If you want to support the streamer, that's awesome. I like it. I love being able to do this. I love being supported financially so I can continue to do this. The problem is, I can't just be saying something insane that's not related to anything else like every fucking 10 seconds. Okay? Some of you think it's good for the content. Genuinely, I don't know. Okay? I think this is a matter of opinion. But, dude, we've got to do something. We've got to implement the change here. You know, you want to support the streamer, support the streamer. Don't support the streamer because you want him to say, like, Margaret Thatcher's pussy cannon, or whatever that said, okay? Do it because you like what he's doing, and you want to fund his antics, you know? Don't do it for some kind of insane... I just saw dead cows. Yeah, thank you. You know what? Every time you gift a sub to an unhinged username like that, one of the moderators is recording it down into a document. And one day we are going to send all of them to your mother. We're going to show your mom, your sweet old mom. We're going to be like, look what your child has been up to. Look what he's been finding. Look how he's been entertaining himself. Right? You know, like, look, check this out. This is what he, and also the chat, obviously the chat history. Yes, we're doing this. We're sending them your chat history, and we're sending them every gift sub, the username of every username you've gifted a sub to. We're going to be doing that. Yes. Yes, we're going to be doing that. I know we're not supposed to Paul Revere in here, but I just want to say Catherine O'Hara. Man, I loved her. I loved her so much. That was so sad. What the fuck? Real quick, rest in peace. Man, what the fuck? Somebody was Paul Revering it before. I know we don't do that. But that was just so fucked up. Fucked up. Why is she walking around, you know, and like why is she dead and other people aren't? You know, like fuck that. I love her. I love her. I know, the Home Alone thing, very funny. I want to thank these people real quick. Anon, Dead Cows, thank you. Video Games McGee, gifting us up to, I'm sorry, Mike. You're good. It's okay. It was just, guys, I was watching back the VOD, and it was like, it went on for a long time. And I'm like, is this good content? You know, I don't know. But of course I'm grateful for the support. Right. We also got Ree with the gift sub to thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. And Anon, thank you for the gift sub to Distraction. And Kibubo, picking up what I was putting down here, they gifted a sub to I Love You, Mom. Yeah. I love you, Mom. Very clever, very cute. We will watch anything. That's why we watch Jabroni Mike. You know, I was thinking about this. Imagine if you took, I don't know, who's like a fucking Alfred Hitchcock or Orson Welles. Okay, Orson Welles, right? Or like Shakespeare. Take all these guys. Do a Clone High. No, don't do a Clone High. You can't do a Clone High. You have to actually get them. You have to bring them back from the dead. And you show them modern entertainment. If you took somebody who died in like the early 2010s and you showed them what passes for entertainment today, they would just fucking immediately re-kill themselves. You know what I mean? Like, to get Kurt Cobain and show him, like, Instagram Reels. Or whatever. You know, I don't... Like, take these people, show them TikTok. Show them the YouTube shorts with all the AI slop. And people would be like, this is... They would just be in utter shock that anyone watches any of that. Right? They would just be in complete, utter fucking shock. That this is, again, how low our standards for being entertained is. Show them this stream. I don't even fucking care. I don't even care if that's like insulting to me. I think it proves the point I'm trying to make. And maybe invalidates the point, because this is a very cerebral conversation, isn't it? Northern Lion been real quiet since I brought up this topic. To quote Shakespeare himself, fuck it. I don't think Shakespeare would say fuck it watching like the Tung Tung Sahur AI slop. I think he'd be like, this is a horrible legacy for the human race. You know. George Orwell? No, fuck George Orwell. You know who would be very unsurprised? Aldous Huxley. No, I cannot pronounce that name. Because we currently live in Brave New World. Anybody who's actually read Brave New World, it's like eerily close to the reality that we live in now. That was a very prescient. That one's fucking crazy. You know, you got the Soma is your social media, except instead of it being a literal drug. Although we also do have like drugs that will numb your fucking brain completely, of course. It's a little too real. And you want to know another thing that I think would strike them as strange, bizarre, and probably tragic? Just the idea that we're all walking around with these little computers in our pockets. Like, really think about this. You know, you have, like, access to the infinity of human knowledge. This thing allows you to be as productive as anyone has ever been in human history. Like, imagine if Shakespeare had a fucking phone. He probably would have wrote, like, double the plays on. He would have been like, fuck, I don't have to sit with a fucking pen and a quill. I could just fucking type the plays out. Are you kidding me? Productivity through the fucking roof. What about the guy who wrote The Great Gatsby? He probably would have fucking wrote The Greater Gatsby. Great Gatsby 2. The Greater Gatsby. Or some shit. He would have wrote more Gatsbys. There would have been like The Greatest Gatsby. He would have went fucking nuts with Gatsby. There would have been Gatsbys all over the place. That guy. What was that guy's name? F. Scott Fitzgerald. What if James Joyce had a fucking cell phone? And again, the productivity that this thing can afford you is crazy. It's crazy to have this potential at your fingertips. He would have wrote, again, the fucking Ode to Odious Gas. Again, all the fucking fart porn. He would have wrote so much fucking fart porn, bro. He would have wrote so much fart porn. And what do we do with this? And what do 99% of people do with this thing? They use it as a little dopamine box. It's a little dopamine. Doom and Coom. You watch it to fucking mindlessly turn your brain off and just sit there slack-jawed. Looking at fucking porn and like Twitter and shit. It's really pathetic. It's fucking depressing. If you really sit down and think about this, it's fucking depressing. Mike, the greatest works of literature are on AO3. Sure they are. And then it makes you think too, right? You're like, okay. By the way, the longest Smash Brothers fan fiction or whatever the fuck, it's not. No. No lies detected. Guys. Guys, the fucking smut that you're reading does not count. It was beat out by a Loud House fanfic. Yeah, that's... I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't disagree with you because I haven't read that and I'm not going to. If H.R. Giger was alive today, he would make an E621 account and goon himself into a coma. This is another point that I was going to make. If these people I'm talking about, were living alongside us, they may have, they may have, like, I don't know. They wouldn't have become who we know them as. They would have just become fucking gooners. They would have just become, like, losers and gooners, like, Great Gatsby wouldn't have got written, right? It would have been like the Great Goonsby. The great, the Skibbity Riz Gatsby or some shit. Like, dude, it really makes you think. What if the dude who made, like, Skibbity Toilet was born, like, 40 years ago? Maybe he would have been a prolific novelist. He's Russian? He probably would have wrote some, like, insane, fucking, like, what's the word? Melancholic Russian novel, like, you know what I'm saying? Instead we got Skibbity Toilet, right? he would have been like Tolstoy. Yeah, he would have Dostoevsky Jr. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, man. Mike, you are blaming the wrong people. You should be blaming the corporations instead of the people, the customers buying the product. Yeah, you know, when you want to compare society to specifically Brave New World, you realize pretty quick, well, in that book, there was an orchestrating hand. There was a central, you know, someone was orchestrating all of that. Someone was manipulating everything and making it, they had a vested interest in keeping everything that way. So, I mean, yes, that's implied. I think we'd all be victims in this. But, you know, don't discount the fact that a lot of people do have personal agency that they make a deliberate choice to not use. Like, let's not pretend that's not a thing, you know. So, I don't know. Mike, if I was born 70 years ago, I would have become a hack fraud director like George Lucas. It's not black and white. Well, listen, it's not a one-to-one, and it's not like, you know, there's a lot more moving parts in reality. You know, in the real world, you know, you got a lot of different interested parties with different goals, doing different things. So, whatever, I don't know. It's not really, but if the end result is the same, I don't know, whatever. Who cares? Who cares about any of this? This is such a brain-dead conversation. This is so stupid. Does anyone even care? I don't know. Mike, what's the graphic on your sweatshirt? It's your mom going down on me under this table right now. Someone made a lithograph of... Why? That was just so uncalled for. That was just so fucking uncalled for. Mom, get out of there. I'm sorry. There's no reason for that. I feel like it had just been a while before I said, you know, anything about somebody's mom. Although, look, on the other side of the spectrum... phone bed? Right, phone bed. I just said phone bed. That's a lot of words to say phone bed. So, you know, great Luddite take. Where'd you get it from? Reddit? Yeah. Well, I think, you know, smartphone, listen, it's a powerful tool. Just like the internet. It's your mileage is going to vary depending on how you use it and your discipline with certain things. Right? So, whatever. Phone bed. Isn't Phone Bed a Broadway show? Is there a Broadway show called Phone Bed? I've not heard of Phone Bed. The chatter is thinking of Sinbad. Sinbad. There's a Sinbad Broadway show? Dude. No, who remembers the Shazam Broadway show? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're going there. We shouldn't go there. By the way, weren't we doing a media share? Holy shit. This is from Coldini. They said, oh, hell yeah. A bunch of doodles of Mike's creatures. One has a suspicious amount of effort. Yep, I'll say. We got this guy, the son, fat little Spamton, the pineapple, who is now looks maxing, he's mewing. And looks maxing. And then we got... Bitch, I'm out here jiggling. Okay, I don't... Oh, it's one of the jizz whalers. And finally up here we have that... I think that was when I tried to draw Angel Dust from Has-Been Hotel. Why the huge tits? No. Like, why did you do that? It's also not, it's my interpretation. Oh, you know, and you know what else I appreciated? I remarked that at least my version of the character was looking like Huggy Wuggy, but then I feel like the character does have a little Huggy Wuggy DNA in them. Timmy, thanks for 16 months of Prime, bro. And then you can see there's like, I feel like there's Huggy Wuggy arms here. He has tits in the show. No, I remember a joke in the show where he was saying that everybody confuses his like fluffy chest fur for tits. I'm very confused. Again, I really don't understand her character designs. Because what are they? Like, real talk. What is Angel Dust? Like, what is he supposed to be? Like, he's a demon? Okay, well, he's a bug. He's a spider? But then why does he have, like, fur? Like, does he look like a... But he doesn't look like one. He's like a big, fluffy, white guy. Like, where's the... What? How is that a spider? Tarantulas have, like, a little... Tarantulas have, like, hair on their abdomens, I guess. Is it really? That's what... That doesn't read like a tarantula, though. So it's a tarantula demon, I guess? It's not going to be a... I guess. Vaggie is supposed to be a moth. The fucking running bit about her name is probably one of the funniest bits in the whole show. Because her fucking name is Vaggie. No, that was actually... No, that was a good bit. No, that was a good bit. And then they asked the guy that created her or whatever, they were like, they're talking to Adam, they were like, yeah, but she's like, if I remember it correctly, did you name me after vagina? You didn't name me after vagina. And he was like, yes, I did. I did name you after vagina. Vajan. I can't remember the dialogue. It was really funny. He was like, I named you after my favorite thing, vagina. From 2010's Tumblr, this design would be expected. Yeah, he said, I named you after my favorite thing. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't understand what the fuck I'm looking at half the time. And that's all I'm saying. I'm like, what is that? What is this character supposed to be? Like, oh, I guess I'm just like not supposed to care. Guys, we got a piece here from Taint Sponge. It's just, I think it speaks for itself. This is me fresh out of the joint. The Big House, the Slammer. The Clink. Do they still use that one? The Clink? I feel like that's a really old-timey one. The Clink. That's from like the 20s. What else? Give me more synonyms for this. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. The Big House. The Joint. The Hole. Well, no. The Hole is usually a room in the prison where you get punished. Right? The Hold. All right, we're reaching now. We are in the 20s. Oh, yeah. This is the 20s. Fuck. In the UK, they call it doing porridge. What? If you're in jail? Doing porridge. How could that... Where could that euphemism possibly have come from? Maybe it's something they make you do in there. Like in the US, we make license plates, but in the UK, they make porridge. They make the prisoners churn porridge or something. Or some shit. Eating government cheese is similar. No, it's not, because that literally means you're getting like food assistance from the government. Like it's literal cheese. That was literal cheese. Like, they'd give you, like, back in the day, you'd get, like, a block of cheese, and it would just say, like, the government on it. It was a literal block of cheese, bro. Chatter said, "You're literal cheese. I will fight you to the death. All right? I will take you the fuck down. You get gruel. Gruel. Gruel is a very fun word. Guys, just like one more piece here from Winter Grimwell throwing their hat in the ring to give us these two very fun, my shitty angel dust, and they took that the rage bait demon, and they made him into an official, like a Blitzo style, Hell of a Boss style demon. You know, I think especially with the horns, when I was drawing these horns, I was definitely like feeling the Vivzy Pop inspiration. These characters are called Angel, Fent, and Benzo. FLT Spectre, thank you for 5 months. Grimwell, this is awesome. Thank you. Oh, this is so cool. And we got just two more things. This is from Tuna Newt. They wanted to draw their main man, Mike Wad, after remembering his existence last night. I am praying for his triumphant return with his 3 misshapen drumsticks and all. This is an OG take on the character. This is before we decided he was like a stumpy little thing. This was like basically not taken from what Mike Watt eventually became, but it was taken from the original AI generated image. Right. He looks so serene. He does. Well, here's the thing, right? He's great. He's so good. I love it, Tuna. He doesn't really have eyes. Like, he's got one eye that, like, doesn't work. Right? Is that what it... F-bomb. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, buddy. He's, like, kind of Cronenbergian. Right? Guys, I have to say, that trailer got me a little bit kind of excited to play this game. You drew him as if he isn't constantly in pain. Yeah, the lore that we came up with was that he's a kind of a failed homunculus. That somebody tried to make a clone of me using some like scrapings from my scrotum. Like they used some scrotal cells to try to like farm him to try to and it was just a completely botched experiment. Like, whoever did this had no idea what they were doing. Right? Holy shit. Shkal. Thank you for 96 months of Dorito. Thank you so much. A bit like the Eraserhead, baby. Yeah. And every step for him is pure agony. Being alive is such pain. But much like his father, which is me, he just keeps moving forward. Even though he kind of probably shouldn't. Like, he probably should just, like, give up. For some reason, he won't. He just keeps trudging forward in the face of all that suffering. Wakes up every day, puts his shoes on one at a time, gets out there and lives his fucking life. He even bagged a bad bitch. Flucili. Lumi the Gremlin, thanks for 31 months. Thank you, bro. He had so much confidence, he had so much riz, and he carried himself with such an air of self-assuredness. He was charming. He was witty. He was even, in his ways, cute. And he was able to bag a baddie. Right? And it's incredible. It's the kind of couple where people see them in public and they're like, how am I still single? If that thing, all right, can bag basically a porn star. Okay? Why am I still single? Right? This should really be an inspiration to everybody out there who's, you know, the forever alones in the kitchen cells. I'm really starting to despise the kitchen cell thing. I feel like, again, they don't even, like, know how to do it. Like, everybody's just like, they take a picture of a slice of pizza and they're like, I have no value to women. Send post. It's like, that's not the fucking... You're doing it wrong. I don't even know how to do it, but I know you're doing it wrong. Right? Shut the fuck up. No, you have to cook the... First of all, don't you have to cook the fucking food? And then you have to have, like, a story? The LARPers ruined it. Yeah, the LARPers ruined it. Yeah, it's shit. It's shit now. It was, like, the first handful I saw were funny. And, like, interesting. And, like, oh, now it's just shit now. It's just shit. Moderators, can you please delete Colton's really, really inappropriate message that he put there? Thank you, guys. Please delete that message. Don't say things like that. Why you gotta say things like that, man? Don't say things like... Please don't say things like that. Thank you. Thank you, mods. What is that supposed to mean? Kitchen celibates? Which would imply they're abstaining from cooking? They're saying they're incels and it's a cooking subreddit for incels? Is that it? That's the gimmick? That's the bit? That was not a terribly abnormal message for this chat. And maybe it should be. Is the issue here. You know? But anyway. I'm very excited to spend time with Mike Watt again. You raised us. And I made a few mistakes when I was raising you. But I'll be correcting them with the back of my fucking hand. Alright? Shh. I'm looking forward to spending some more time with Mike Watt. I am. And again, you know, what I was trying to say was his existence and his success in a video game invalidates that entire subreddit. Okay? Kitchen cell, it's a pun. It's a wordplay. You get the Sicilian special. It's called Five Fingers Sicilian Style. When I was at that wedding, I heard my what is she? She's like 16. My niece was talking. She was like, she was trying to get somebody to take a picture of her. And she was looking at the pictures and she was like, it's not giving what I want. It's not giving. It's not give. She was saying that it's not giving. It isn't giving. And I was like, I'm going to be giving you the back of my fucking hand if you keep using that word like that. Shut the fuck up. Giving. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Everybody needs to shut up. Did your dad flood the hotel like that at a wedding? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Mike, you are not giving. Chill energy. I hate when people say it's giving X. Mario, out of all, like, the Zoomerisms and, like, the way younger people talk now, I think I have to hate that the most. I think out of everything, I fucking hate that. I really hate that. It's giving chuggy. This tangent is giving boomer. Okay. Okay. You win this round. It's giving or I'm afraid. That one sucks too. Mellow with 34 months. I just dropped an amazing bulk in my toilet. Mine is how none of them use the word low-key correctly. That word has no meaning. It meant subtle. Did it not mean subtle? Essentially, it meant subtly, like... And now it just means nothing. And now, there's... You know what? It followed the same trajectory as the word literally. Right? Where literally meant that you weren't exaggerating or using a euphemism or you weren't being figurative, essentially, which is the opposite. And now literally just means nothing. Right. So there's a new word on Twitter, guys. What is it? Locurcuinly? This is just... Okay, well, now they're taking the piss now. And this is the part of it that I could get behind. Because what is it? It's apparently somehow, like, it's a Charlie Kirk meme? Is it? It is, right? It's got to be related to... Obachi, man, thanks for 35 months. Locurcuinly. And like genuinely, it's like genuinely such a fuck you. It's such a middle finger to the whole thing, the whole conversation. It's so stupid. The kids are all right. I don't know if the kids came up with that necessarily. Whatever. Yeah, this is a good combo. Holy Yapfest. Did you see the guy the other night who said, Holy Yapfest? During our Just Chatting segment. That's called, that's in the Just Chatting category. He said, Holy Yapfest. Play a video game, he said. Also, again, Mike Wad, he's sterile. Obviously, he can't reproduce. Thank God he can't reproduce. Although he could be cloned. A clone of him. Getting into real multiplicity territory there, right? Mike, Tyler thinks that Locurcuinly is going to be used unironically. I don't. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tuna Newt. And this is one more thing from Acme. Whoa, Acme Lab Rat. Which is like Pinky in the Brain? The Pinky in the Brain reference? I loved Pinky in the Brain, guys. It was one of my favorites. They said, hey again, y'all. Wanted to post this one last piece for now and thank the community for being cool and supportive. I'm moving to Japan next month with my boyfriend and his pals, and we'll be finishing studying the language and going to college for animation in Japan. Wow. Super excited. It will help me become more engaged over here. Mike's characters have been a thrill to draw, and there's this guy. It's Jazz Mister or Veneto, or I don't know who. But I'll tell you what, I love him. And if you are hearing this, Thing Japan Soypog, if you're hearing this, Acme, have a great move. Have a good move. Have a good... Be safe and at the travels. And best of luck. I love that. What a place to be. You're going to have a great time studying animation. That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. Congratulations. Enjoy. Have fun. But you do need to cover your shift. So who do you have replacing you? In chat, Acme, who do you have replace? We need to replace you as a viewer You need to find somebody to, yes. You need to find somebody to replace you. That's right, yes. Everybody, you guys, you need to cover your shifts. This isn't funny anymore, okay? Go find somebody to replace you. You can force them. It's not my concern how you get somebody to watch this channel instead of you. I only care that you do. So if you put them in some sort of saw trap where you have like a fucking, I don't know, like a belt sander attached to their ass crack or something in their taint, do what you gotta do. I just don't want to know about it, okay? Because I need the plausible deniability. All right. So thank you so much, Labrat, for beautiful art. Oh, Eric is gonna cover the shift. That doesn't make sense because Eric is already here. We need a new person. What? How could Eric cover the shift? He's gonna work 2 shifts simultaneously? We'll have to clone Eric. We're going to clone you. That's right. We're going to make an Eric Wad. All right, Eric. Eric? We'll see you at the laboratory tomorrow, bright and early, 9 a.m. Bring a cheese grater and your nutsack. If this is the route you want to take, then, hey, listen, I'm grateful. Get it? Great. Grateful. That's how we're going to get the scrotal cells. There must be another way. There's not. There's not. Unfortunately, there's not. Oh, they're saying that they're gonna be. Oh, I misread this. They're saying they're still gonna be in there. All right, then you don't have to cover your shift then. Although, that's a wildly different time zone. Why do I feel like Japan's time zone is? Is it just like EST, the opposite? Like if it's midnight here, it's noon in Japan. No, that's like China. The main China time zone, right? Plus 1 hour. Okay, so it would be like 1. It would be like 1 p.m. if it was midnight here. It's 13 hours ahead. That's crazy. China does have the one time zone. That's right. It's 9 a.m. in Tokyo now. Okay, so that kind of doesn't work the way that I thought it did. But yeah. Okay, guys, I want to talk to you about something very special. And I guess I have to go digging for it. All right, guys. Here it is. Time to get fucking aggressively shilled soap from, that's right, usecheeky.com. Guys, some of you guys are going to come when you see what they have been cooking up right now at Cheeky. Guys, they have Freerin soap. What makes it Freerin soap? You have to look up while you use it. Start your journey. All new scents inspired by Freerin and her relationship with Himmel and Fern. I like this anime a lot. I've seen the whole shebang. And I think the problem with it, though, is the fans of this anime famously. Okay. Why do I want to say this one a little bit more than some others? Don't bathe. We're trying to change that. Okay? We're trying to change that. Season 2 just started. I did not know that. But look at it. Blue Moon, Weed, and Zoltrack. I love how the scents are inspired by a cartoon. Okay, listen. I don't know how that works. It doesn't matter. But the boxes are beautiful. The art is beautiful. Okay? And they wanted to say this. Unlike the Chainsaw Man and the solo leveling drops, which are sold out, I don't know if they restocked. I think they were trying to restock them. It's not a collector's box, but there's 2 standalone bars. Blue Moon Weed and Zoltrack was the spell. I remember Zoltrack. Zoltrack, these. These are still limited edition bars, but the plan to be on the site for longer than the previous collabs. So there you go. 2 soap flavors. So you can embark on two journeys with your soap. You can recall Frierin's memories with Himmel, which, you know, again, if you watch the anime, it's like 50% flashback. Or you can be battle ready with Fern, who's Frierin's mentee or something. What was it? Just like her little. This is the fucking wizard that she raises to be a wizard apprentice. Why the fuck couldn't I think of that word? Holy shit. Anyway, whatever. Go embark on the journey. Go fucking embark on the journey, because if you use the link in chat, and I don't want to have to fucking explain this again, okay? If you use the link in chat, and this is very serious, if you use the link in chat, use cheeky.com/Mike, you click that link, and you go and you purchase, you purchase this beautiful soap that I, full disclosure, have not gotten to try. But I am certain it is fucking awesome, because all the soap I have tried from them has been incredible. Okay? And there's no excuse for you not to buy it, because you're a filthy little fucking weeb, and we want to make you a clean little weeb. Okay? You buy this, you go, you purchase the soap. The Blue Moon Weed is a soft floral fragrance that evokes Frierin's memories of Himmel, and the Zoltrack is a warm and spicy fragrance signifying Fern's immense power. You go buy the fucking soap, all right? Go buy it. And then when you're in checkout, you put the promo code MIKE. And if you do this, and you do this enough, there's going to be a Jabroni Mike soap flavor. And frankly, it is fucking disgraceful that I don't already have this soap flavor. It is disgraceful. It is a disgrace on me. It is a disgrace on this community. All of you. It is a fucking disgrace. It is a disgrace that we don't yet have the oysters and bleach flavor for the soap, okay? You are dishonoring this family, is what you are doing, okay? I'm just kidding. But seriously, go buy the soap. You're not going to be disappointed, okay? You're going to really enjoy this. It also lasts a very long time. People who say, but I'm in Canada. Okay. Yes, the international shipping is rough. They're working on getting it down. No, don't buy something. Probably don't. Yes. I'm in the UK. I know. Well, then I'm not talking to you right now, all right? Now, guys, this art is beautiful. These soaps are beautiful. Buy the soap and I won't kill you. Mike, reminder, okay, so the soap dropped yesterday. So they are limited edition. They are going to they're going to go fast. I remember a bunch of you were like upset you didn't get to buy the Chainsaw Man soap. You don't want that to happen to you again, then don't sleep on this. Okay? They dropped the soap. Anal sex. The bars are priced at $8 each rather than the normal $7. And the reason for that primarily is that the licensing for the anime is expensive and time consuming. So they were like, we got to charge just a little bit extra for this one. All right. Has anyone used the soap bag? Is it any good? Yeah, it's good. You just have to be very careful. Don't get lazy and leave it in there, because I do believe that leaving the soap in the bag causes it to like disintegrate faster. And they're also doing a massive restock today. They are restocking Giga's soap. The Bahami Mommy, which I did really enjoy. The Sunday Scaries, which I actually used today. Great like chocolate and vanilla, like ice cream flavor. And yeah. So there you go. Buy the soap. Buy the soap so I can have a soap flavor. And then once I have a soap flavor, we'll take over the world. Pinky. We'll take over the world. Chaos, thank you for the raid. All right, so what the fuck are we doing tonight? What are we doing? There's a movie here. Without further ado, it's called The Amazing Bulk. This is a movie that is a bootleg of sorts. I guess, but I think it knows what it is. I think it's aware of what it is. So we're gonna get it going just in a second here. I'm gonna do a very fast pee-pee, because I don't want to sit here just bouncing around. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you do need to come to the Twitch channel, because this is going to be like a DMCA nightmare. I'll probably lose my YouTube channel. So you do have, this is one of the nights where you have to come to Twitch to watch this, okay? Twitch.tv/Jabroni_Mike.